Continuing Evostatus update 11b. Okay, it's talking about NodeQ and SmartQ. Not only will the Qs be in the individual group sections, but the Qs there will also be personal Qs in the member profile section. Okay, so that's one of the things we're working on. Another thing that I implemented that I haven't got a chance to work on yet is something called titles for groups, and I'm thinking about that specifically in the area of, okay, if you join my ESL section, there'll be a title teacher and a title student, or title both. Now this is where it kind of gets where the lines are redefined, because not everybody that, I mean, in my idea in reality is that everybody goes to the site is a student. I mean, that's what the internet is about. I'm a student. We're all students. So we need to redefine the traditional role of teacher and student to provider, maybe, and we need to create different titles, and we need to define those different titles within the community, because I can't, I'm not Earth. I'm not humanity. I can't think of what those would be. I'm looking towards humanity to create a new title for a teacher, or maybe the old title's fine too, but maybe there's different kinds of teachers. So I'm creating the title, and the title in reality is a spruced up version of a user profile for user groups, and of course, the profiles for groups, I'm going to have to develop the profiles more, because the profiles and stuff will need to have searchable. Maybe you're going to want to search in your group for somebody who's very fluent in English, so you could match somebody that's your same level, or maybe you're a beginner, or maybe it's not English. Maybe you're looking for somebody that knows a lot about Noam Chomsky or something, or whatever subject. So we need to have interaction as searchable group Qs, or searchable member profile information within group Qs. So that's one of the things that I'm working on. Another feature that's being implemented is audience management. Every time you post something, it has different privacy rights and different audiences that it's going towards. Obviously, everybody's got to join the Evo Campus, so everybody that goes in that will be part of that, and information could get to them. But maybe when you write something, you're writing for your part of the ESL section, and you want to distribute that information. You can't give it to everybody in the campus. You've got to find a way to be able to give it quickly to the people in that group, and that'll be your audience. And to click on each name is redundant, so you need to have a mass labeling of audiences. So that's kind of a feature I'm working on. Okay, so also designating each group languages and stuff. That's a feature that was put into there, having the group languages. And so right now where we're at is I've got to create a dynamic way. I was thinking about last night. I was thinking about the dynamic way. It was very tedious to think about this little strategy of being able to call the news from every child, and being able to randomize the news from every child. All right, so like if you're in the Evostatus section, or the Evo Campus section, you want to have a news report from every manor. Okay, well, look right now at the Evo Campus collectives. All those collectives are manors, manor class content types. So you look at Evo Campus, you look at Noam Chomsky, you look at the Evo Campus open class collective. All of those are going to have their own news releases, their own admin post. Well, you're going to want to have on the Evo Campus front page, you're going to call update from each one of those. Okay, now that's what you're, okay, that's pretty easy to do, but then each one of those are going to have their sub mainers, and even their peasant, their subdirectories and their end user directories that they're going to be calling information from to to flash onto their page. Well, in the idea of constant discovery, I've got to be able to give access to all of those. So I'm thinking about how to do that. I don't know, that's going to have a lot to do with how we create subgroups. I haven't grasped 100% how the subgroups relate through the book management system of Drupal. They have something called books. Every section and every child is part of a book. I haven't, and there's book control and stuff. So right now, I mean, I've got a rough idea how we're doing it, how we're going to call that information, and then of course all the information from that needs to be called to the very front page of the site. So right now I am developing the subframe, or the manor frame for the Evo Campus, and those three collectives I put up there is modeling collectives, test collectives. I need to see how information flows with that and how it delivers to the Evo Campus. So I'll be recreating their own versions of what you see in the Evo Campus front page within each one of those collective pages, okay? And then and the things like the node, like the audience and the NodeQ, that is very important, but that's got to come after I do the structuring of the sub-children and everything in the manor and stuff like that. Okay. Quick idea about the Evo Campus Open Class Collective. We should talk about that idea. Yeah, the idea is to have an open class, like an open source classroom. But then the idea gets complicated because, look, everything in this website is open source and collective. So it's hard to say, okay, well, what does that mean, open source? Well, everybody's going to be able to create their own classroom too, right? Okay, yeah, that's right too. Well, look at right now how we've got 3 collectives listed by class. Well, right now I think we have it like that because there's not a lot of collectives in there. But eventually, I don't think you're going to be able to listen by class because the directory would be that long. So we're probably going to have to say, okay, language, just like a traditional school, that you have to listen by subject. So Noam Chomsky maybe could be underneath the great teachers subject. Maybe the Evo Campus would be underneath languages. Okay, so we're going to have to work on that. Nomenclature is a big thing here. In open class, okay, well, open class collective, maybe that could be for people that only want to give one class, or maybe they have established a classroom and a group, and maybe that is the discovery for the classrooms. Maybe they have a private classroom that they don't want to have open, but maybe only one of every 5 classes they have is an open discovery class to introduce their class to other people. That would be, well, here I am saying class, to introduce their collective to other people. That would be ideally in the open class collective. As you can see, it's really important to understand the functions in the future layout of these ideas, where we create that structure right there. So that's some of the issues I'm working on. Okay, running out of time here. I've got to go. I also do stock photography, and my problem with my camera, I got to get the sensor clean really quick. Don't know how to do it myself yet. Sorry. Imagine 8 years with my last digital camera, and I never had a dust problem on my sensor. But anyways, in the background here, I'm still I'm doing energy reports, and I'm just doing my stock photography, and I've got to do a lot of reports for my students that just graduated. So that's the only thing else I'm doing. I will be out of my office for a little bit. I'll be coming back. I'm only sleeping 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours after working 24 hours, 25 hours, extending my workday as long as I can to be as productive as we can here. Hopefully within the next, I guess I should call these rounds of production, I will be creating, before the next Evostatus update, I will be creating a more closed model of the substructures, especially the NodeQ, because we need that model of this first and second subsection manor children to be complete. As soon as that's done, I will immediately complete the news, the mass media news section, even though mass media needs to be redefined. So I know that's pretty complicated. I'm very busy today. Over and out.